about whether or not that is potentially more of a widespread problem in not only in Major League Baseball, I guess in all of sports. So I don't know. I don't know what you do about it. You have involved all of the sports wagering platforms in your sport as sponsors. So I don't know. I don't know how you handle that. I guess if you see clear cut evidence that a guy is doing something that is affecting the outcome of a game for his own benefit, then you have to do something there. So
what's going to happen is that people are going to have to get severe punishments, and that's going to be what stops others from doing it, because I'm sure that there is people on certain teams that say, like, oh, I do it. It's so easy to get away with. All you need is one on a team. And then other guys are like, oh, well, if he's doing it, like, I'm going to do it, and so on and so forth. I do, though, Wiggy said this at the beginning, because at first I was saying I bet over 50% of players do this. Wiggy had a good point where if you can bet on other sports and you have the itch, do that. It takes somebody who has like a serious addiction to then risk their entire career.
Not a serious addiction. What if you lose money betting on other sports and you know you can win it back betting on your own?
Well, then that means you have a problem, because
no, it just means you lost money.
No. There's a difference between. Come on, Curtis. I gamble. There's a difference between losing money and now you're in a hole where you go, I got to bet on myself to get this money back. Like, those are two different things.
But you said, what about the players need to have severe penalties? This is one of the unintended consequences of totally and completely ignoring the Shohei thing, where if they're not going to punish the best player in the history of the sport potentially,
then I'm going to do it. I'm a pitcher for the Guardians. I'm going to do it.
Right. He's making $500 million. I'm making $5 million. I need to get some money. They didn't punish him. They won't punish me.
I mean, it does seem like you. I mean, if you're doing it, you should be. You got to be careful. Like, I mean, it's obvious.
And what percent, Wiggy, of professional athletes go bankrupt after making ungodly amounts of money?
A lot of them.
So, but if you have a way to make money back.
But not every one of them gamble.
I didn't say every one of them.
Jonte Porter is banned for life from the NBA, right? There are people that we've seen people go bankrupt, and then guess what? You know what they try to do? They try to start selling drugs and end up in jail. We see people that do get gambling and trying to win their money back. But as somebody who, I don't have a gambling addiction, but I do enjoy gambling.
You have the itch.
I have the itch. But if you're in a position where you're betting on yourself and you're willing to throw your career away because you are in a hole, you have a problem. If you know in Major League Baseball and in the NFL, and we talked about this before, I think Sean might have brought it up, where they tell you the first thing, and they did it with us, whether, when I played in the NFL, if you bet on the NFL and you get caught, you are going to be banned for life. Every player knows that.
So you would have somebody like Emmanuel Clase banned for life.
No, I'm saying they let you know that if you get caught gambling on your own sport, that you are going to be banned for life. So as a player, know what the rules are.
But that is the rule of Major League Baseball, and Shohei Ohtani was clearly doing it, and they gave him no penalty whatsoever.
That's what I was saying, that I think that the league needs to start punishing players that are clearly doing this for them to make a change, or else it's going to keep happening.
It has to be a severe punishment.
Yeah, or else it's going to keep happening.
Right.
Right. And I don't know. Of course, gambling can be an addiction. Wiggy's saying it's only if you have a problem. I don't know. Then if 5% of Major League athletes have a gambling problem, that's a large amount of your people that are betting on games.
I'm not saying it's not. I mean, I don't know what the percentage is.
Don't you see what Wiggy's like? Can't you understand what Wiggy's saying, though? That if you just have the itch, then you're going to bet where you can bet, where it's legal for you to bet.
Right.
For you to take the jump and gamble your entire career away, you have to be jumping the ship a bit and having a bit of an issue.
But there are so many people that to make it to the majors in any sport, you are the top 1% of 1% of what you do. And you have not had ramifications for your actions. You've gotten into colleges. You've gotten everything done for you. You're in the big leagues. You're gambling on the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, and you lose money. And whatever the percentage of that income is, you say, well, I can make it back. And look, they didn't punish Shohei. I can make it back quick and easy. Done deal. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to have this massive addiction.
Oh, the Shohei thing, I don't think people are looking at Shohei and going, well, they didn't punish him, so they're not going to punish me.
Why?
Because
Didn't it be common
Shohei
sense?
is first off, Shohei was never he was never caught gambling or doing anything. That's the first thing we have to say.
He was wiring money to a bookie.
No. His handler or whoever the guy was, that was the guy that was doing it.
No, it was his money. They claimed it was a handler that got into and broke into his bank account to send the money illegally to a bookie.
Well,
But it was from his account.
It was from his account.
It was from his account, but it was Shohei was saying it was the handler that was doing it.
So then somebody was using this guy's phone.
Yeah, the
then.
interpreter that was doing it. So I look at that and I go, okay, well, maybe Shohei gets a pat. If it was him, because he's Shohei Ohtani.
He just
right?
didn't notice the $15 million gone.
Well, I mean,
But this is
No,
the same-
neither
knows.
did,
People
neither
get
did his
robbed,
financial advisor. But
people,
I mean,
but Courtney, you make it sound like people don't get robbed all the time by their family members and don't
of
realize
course,
their money's getting
but
stolen.
But Shohei basically was like, I didn't even realize
Right.
till all
And
of this came up. I'm sorry. I don't care how rich you are. $15 million.
Okay,
you're
so
going to
again,
notice.
But that goes to what Curtis is saying. If you're Shohei Ohtani and you have all that money
Mm-hmm.
and you feel the need to be gambling on your own sport,
It's-
like
you got a
it's-
problem.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
and
my
there's
point.
a lot of people that have problems.
And that's what I said. If Shohei has a problem, guess what? Shohei's going to get caught gambling because you just can't turn the switch off. You
Yeah.
can't just go, you know what? I got a problem. I'm like having the itch, you can turn the switch off. But when you are gambling like that,
Yeah.
you just can't turn the switch off.
But
If
here's
you're-
where
if-
I'm saying, Wiggy, though. You have Shohei Ohtani, his bank account wiring money to a bookie.
Yes.
So why couldn't the Cleveland pitcher just say,
His interpreter.
somebody stole my phone and was placing the bets? It's the same exact thing. One's a bank account, one's
Yeah.
a phone.
Well, we don't know what the investigation is for the Cleveland pitcher.
So
Well, I'll